Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is another Valentine's Day look. I'm not sure if I'm going to do another one. I'm kind of on the fence. It is a pink, rosy, purple, dark, sultry, smoky eye. I don't think I've ever seen anyone do something quite like this, so I'm kind of excited, you know, whatever. But yeah, I hope you guys like it. And if I don't get to do another Valentine's Day, have a happy Valentine's Day, guys. Be safe, and I love you with all my heart. Bye. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is prime your eyelids as normal. I'm using Armybeautywife Primer Potion in the original. And what this is going to do is adhere the eye makeup to the eyes, prevent creasing, and keep it on all day. The first color I'm going to go in is with Makeupgeek Cupcake, and I'm going to pop that into the crease with a Sedona Lace Fluffy Midnight Brush. And just keep building up on this color. The more you build up, the more pink it gets, or the less you use, the softer the application. So it really depends. And again, circular motions. Now I'm going in with one of my Morph Brushes eyeshadows. I'm not sure the number, I'll have it down below for you, but it is a purple magenta color. You're going to pop that on with a 217 MAC brush. So you're going to pat it onto the outer V of your eye and slightly pulling. And then you're just going to put it in the socket, right where you feel the socket of your eye, underneath Cupcake. In circular motions, because what it's going to do is give you a nice diffused color. And I'm swiping it back and forth and slightly pulling it out in a V to give you a nice shape. Now we're going in with MAC's Rubenesque Paint Pot. I just have a sample of it. Mine's dried out, yeah. So you're just going to put that all on top of your eyelid space, and this is a beautiful, unique color. It is a pink, it is a gold, depending on which way you look. So it's really going to take and emphasize the color we're about to use on the lid now. So we're going to be going in with MAC's Pink Bronze Pigment, which is this beautiful pinky, coppery, sometimes purple kind of pigment. We're going to put some Fix Plus on our brush because we're going to do what is known as a foil technique. So you're going to just pat it right on top of it. And a foil technique is basically making the shadow stand out, giving it almost a metallic mirrored image. And you're just going to build on to that color so as much as you want. I packed it on about 2, maybe 3 times to really get the intense color. This is my favorite color, Pigment by MAC, believe it or not. Okay, then go back in with that Morph Brush Shadow color. Like I said, it will be down below what the number is. And you're just going to go back and forth between colors and blend into the crease. Okay, now going back in with Cupcake, you're just going to blend it slightly with that magenta color, just so that it gives you a nice diffused wash of color. So it doesn't look so purple, it looks more like a pinkish purple. And with the editing that I have, amazing. Cat eyes are done, and this is what you should have. Now I'm just going to go in with Sketch Eyeshadow by MAC, one of my favorite colors, of course. And you're just going to put it on the outer V. You're going to press in the shadow and then slightly drag it in. Okay, the more you press it, the more color you pack onto the outer V, the more pigmentation you will uphold. Now I'm going to flip my brush to the side, and I'm going to go in windshield back and forth motions. What that's going to give you is a really impacted color crease. So when you do circular motions, again, that diffuses the shadow, giving you a softer wash of the color. This will give you more of a blend of the colors, so it's going to deepen out that shadow colors. So again, just tapping the outer corner and then bringing it into the crease. Then again with makeupgeek's Cupcake to diffuse the colors. That way we don't have any harsh lines. Nice blended fade. Now taking MAC's soft brown eyeshadow and just put it right above Cupcake. That is going to be our transition color. And now I'm going to be taking MAC's vanilla eyeshadow, which you guys know I use all the time for my highlight, but it's honestly my favorite highlight. If you guys have other highlight suggestions, please leave it down below so I can look into it and see what else I can change it up to. So I'm just going to press it onto the bottom of my brow, and then I'm going to turn the brush slightly and blend it with those shadows. I really just like diffused look, so it just looks blended, you know. Hello. And this is what you got, guys. So now I'm just going to apply some fake false lashes because you know they make up the look, and I'm also going to come back to show you what I did for the rest of the eye. So now going back in with that magenta color we used earlier, we're going to take it on that 217 brush by MAC, and we're just going to put it on the bottom lash line and just smoke it out. Don't worry about it being perfect because honestly it's just supposed to be kind of like a messy prettiness, if that makes any sense. Okay, so the next thing we're going to be taking is MAC's Vanilla Pigment, and we're just going to take it on a fluffy brush. I'm using the IB119 brush from Morph brushes, and I'm just putting it in the inner corner and blending it slightly into the purple as well as that pink bronze. And don't poke your eye out like I did. I just wanted this just to brighten up the inner corners and brighten up the look a little bit, so that way it gives a pretty look. Now we're going in with MAC Sketch, and we're going to put that on the lower lash line as close to your lashes as humanly possible, bringing it into the color Vanilla. Now normally this is a deep tone plum purple color that pulls more brown, but since I have that purple underneath it, it actually is showing you the true nature of this color, which is a beautiful purple. And go back in with that brush with no product added. You're just going to blend it all out so that way you have a nice smoky look and it doesn't have any harsh edges. Now going in with Stila's smudge-proof retractable pencil in Stingray, as you guys know, my favorite liner ever. You're going to tightline, which you see me doing now, and you're going to also put it in the waterline, so all up in your eyeballs. Okay, and what I do is I just press my fingers in the actual socket, and that actually exposes the bottom waterline. That way you're not pulling it all the way down and tugging, which will give you premature wrinkles. Now just taking any mascara that you have, you're going to bind your lashes with the falsies. And these ones are from the House of Lashes in Temptress, actually my newfound love, because they're kind of like the Red Cherries 43, but whatever. So this is the look you should have. This is your final look. And now for the lips. We're going in with Jordana's lip liner in Tawny, the easyliner. I love this as my lip liner to give me dimension. I'm going to just use a deeper color. Then going in with my favorite MAC lipstick, Angel. I've actually went through 2 of these already because it's my favorite. And I kind of forgot about her, and now I'm like, ooh, I gotta start using her. Hello, she's missing. And then And to top it off, I'm also going in with MAC's lip gloss in the color Angel as well, just to enhance that color and give you a soft, pouty, glowy lip. And this is your final look, you guys. I hope you guys like this Valentine's Day look. It is a fun smoky eye, and you can honestly go out with it. So if you just want to chill with your girls and not give a F, yeah, I just said it. This is it. Bye. Please subscribe.